I wonder, I hope this volume working. Whew. Okay. Hey, girl. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? I'm prompt and early. Hey, Grace. Hey. Hey, y'all. Y'all, I'm going to give people like 2 more minutes to come in, if that's okay with y'all. Hey. Oh, the comments moving so fast, y'all, and I'm tipsy, so. I'm trying to figure it out, Grace. I'm trying to figure it out. I ain't never went live before. Let me see. Oh, got it, Grace. All right. I added you, Grace. Did it let you come? I added you as a moderator. Y'all bear with me. This is my first time going live. I'm trying to add you too, Ty. She like the Amazon sofa girl. Hey, Sam. Hey, everybody. Why it won't let me do it? Okay, let me see. Hold on, I'm just giving people a few more seconds. Let me see. I don't know what's going on with this moderator thing. Okay, it should be done now, Grace. You do, Angel. That's good. I'm trying to. Grace, y'all. Grace told me to go live. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Grace channel too. Being Grace. I'm trying to get the hang of this. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. First of all, hey y'all. I'm trying to read the questions off my phone and y'all comment. So if I miss anybody, I'm sorry. I ain't ignoring y'all. So let me see. I think I'm gonna start with the number one question I get in inboxes is about my cleaning business, my janitorial service. So y'all got a pen? Y'all ready? Well, I'm gonna save it so y'all can go back and watch it. So for the janitorial service, the first thing that you are gonna need, well, the question is, a lot of people ask me, how do you get started? You know, woo, how to do the business. Okay, so you're gonna need an EIN. That's free. You can just Google, go on Google and put in EIN. It's something.gov. I'll link it in this video. Once I save it, I'll go back and link it. It's free. You need your EIN. You need to be chose your business name at that point. So before you go get your EIN, just think of your business name, what you want your business name to be. You're gonna go on Sunbiz. Once you get your EIN, go on sunbiz.org. At that point, you're gonna register. I recommend you do a LLC, which is limited liability. You can do a sole proprietor, but I recommend doing an LLC. So you're gonna go on Sunbiz, get your LLC. I think it's like $175. We're gonna save $200. So get your LLC for $200. You're gonna put in your business name. They're gonna let you know. So they're gonna run a check. It takes about maybe 4 days. You're gonna apply for the name. They're gonna let you know if anybody else has that name, and if they don't, they'll approve it, and you're good to go. So you're gonna get your EIN. Your go on sunbiz.org. and apply for your business name. Like I said, get an LLC. You're gonna need a business license. So I don't know, in Jacksonville, we just go downtown to the courthouse. To the tax collector on Forsyth and get you a business license. I think the business license is like $50. So get you a business license. Then, so for me, I know a lot of people ask me, how do I get contracts? I ain't gonna hold y'all. I don't get my own contracts. I don't have the time or the knowledge. That's something that I never really just took the time to figure out how to do. I subcontract, which means I go to bigger companies like in Jacksonville, you can go to Citywide. You have Citywide, you have Freedom, you have Coventry. You will go to these people, which I think is easier, and you'll say, hey, I got my business license, my EIN, and my name. I want to get on with your company. They will find you the contracts, and you can either accept them or deny them. And that's what I do, y'all. I have a friend, she does it. She gets her own contract. It's too much. For me, it's too much because it's not my only job. So I just go in and let the businesses get me the contracts. So, like I said, Citywide, if you're in Jacksonville, is a huge company. They have a lot of the big, companies. So, as far as the money, y'all, when you go in, you're not just gonna make these thousands of dollars like people think. It's basically broken down by the square footage and the time it will take you to clean. You can if you're gonna do your own business, if you're gonna get your own contracts, you can set your own price. Hey, I'm charging $30 an hour. Never quote anybody before you look at the building. Always look at the building first and then quote them, because you might tell somebody, hey, I'm gonna charge you $30 an hour, and then you get there and it's just a complete wreck. It's a mess. I don't do residential. I know most people who do residential, they charge by the square footage of the home. So you might say, hey, I'm gonna charge 50 cents per square footage. Or you could do a flat rate. Hey, for your living room, dining room, kitchen, I'm gonna charge you $200. Like I said, for me, subcontracting is best. It just works for me. I don't have to go out there and get my own contracts. And when you go in, you can let them know, hey, I want big contracts, or when you're starting out, I want small contracts. I recommend starting off with small contracts. So you can get a gist of it, especially if you work and it's not going to be your only job. You can get a feel for how you do it. Starting my business, you're going to need to at least set aside probably about $800. So you got your $200 for your sun biz, your $50 for your business license, your EIN is free, but you're going to need supplies. You can get everything off Amazon. You're going to need a commercial cleaning supplies. So you're going to need like your mop and bucket, your commercial vacuum alone. I think it cost me like $220. So just make sure you set that money aside. Do I recommend it? Heck yeah. Y'all, my cleaning business alone pays my rent. I don't have to go into my money that I receive from my employers. It pays my rent alone. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. I'm trying to think. Am I missing anything else, y'all? Because a lot of y'all had questions about that. It's really easy. YouTube, y'all. You use YouTube. You can literally YouTube anything. It's a lot of videos out there telling you about the business, how to do it. It's videos out there even show you how to get contracts. I have just never taken the time to do it. This works for me. And even for me, so even though you subcontract, you could subcontract that subcontract. So when my husband was home, we had employees. If you're going to get employees, so let me go back. If you're going to have employees, you're going to need workers' comp coverage. If you're not going to have employees, I think if it's less than 2 or 3, you can waive workers' comp. You want to make sure you waive your workers' comp, because if not, these companies will charge you a fee for not carrying workers' comp insurance. They're charging you to have workers' comp insurance. So if it's just going to be like you and your kids helping you, or you and your spouse, waive the workers' comp. They have it now where you only have to do it every 2 years. I'll put that on website in the description once the live is over too. So make sure you waive workers' comp, because that's money you don't want to pay. Insurance. You need insurance. You need business insurance. It's really cheap, y'all. I think it's for my commercial business. I think it's only like $67 a month. You got to have insurance. most of these companies, you can't come in without insurance. And then if whoever you choose to go with, you need to list them on a certificate. Like if you choose Citywide, they need to be listed on there. You need $1 million coverage. I recommend $1 million coverage. I have never had to use my insurance yet, but stuff do happen. So that's that. I hope I answered all the questions about the cleaning business. Yes, I do use Uline, Grace. Yes, Uline is good. Zep, you can use Zep. I don't know if it's Zep or Zeep. You can do all that. And with Uline, you can actually like get a membership, a business membership, and then your stuff can come to you like it auto renews, so it'll just ship to you, or you can just go on and order however you want. So with the cleaning business, most of the times, well, all of the time for me, I don't have any businesses that they don't supply their own tissue, paper towels, stuff like that. They're gonna supply themselves. As far as all the cleaning products, you're gonna have to supply that yourself. So tissue, trash bags, paper towels, they do supply. And if you are going to get your own contracts, make sure that you specify that they need to supply those things themselves. You don't want to be paying for that. How much a month? My insurance a month is, I think it's $67. It's auto, it's taken out, it's auto. So I think it's $67, and you get a discount if you let it come out automatically. You can do who do I have? I think I have Bybird. I gotta go back and see. I think I have Bybird, but it's auto. Even most of the time your insurance, like Geico, if you have car insurance with them, you can add that on and get a discount. So yeah. Yes, is this, yeah. Like y'all, unfortunately in 2023, you need more than one source of income. Like everything going up except people wages. So y'all, if y'all want to get into the cleaning business, get into the cleaning business. If y'all want me to make a more in-depth video, I will. I recommend it. And make sure you have backup, you have help, because a lot of my contracts are on the weekend. And when I want to travel, just make sure you have a reliable person that can cover for you, or somebody that you trust. Like for me, I have a lot of banks. When you go in this, they trusting me. I have the code to get in. This is a financial institution. They're trusting me that I'm not going to touch nothing. I have had an employee before that has stolen from a company, from one of my buildings. So make sure that it's somebody that you can trust. Make sure that it's people that's going to do the job when you're not there. Always check behind them. Always, always, always. Always check behind them. You don't have to go every day, but I will at least pop in every other week. Check in with your, you're going to always have a point of contact at your building. So check in with them. Hey, is everything okay? Are they doing everything okay? Because this is your name. And y'all know how people are. Nobody don't do the job like they supposed to when, the boss is gone. So always check behind them, because somebody can easily make you lose your business. Like I have lost contracts. Hey, cousin. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Grace. I have lost contracts because of people being a slacker. So yeah. All right, y'all. Let me go back to these questions. Y'all, the comments moving so fast. I'm trying to keep up, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Okay, so okay. She says, I'm planning on moving to Jax in August of 2024. Are there any tips? My baby will be starting VPK at the time. Where are the good schools? Moving to Jax, baby, run. I'm just playing. I would say the good schools for me, St. John's, even though it's not Jax, St. John's County and the Oakleaf area, they have really good schools, a good school system. I don't really know any tips, child. Just find you a trustworthy person and stay to yourself, because don't get wrapped up in the drama and just get your bag, go home, be with your kids, find you a reliable person, and yeah. But a lot of people don't. I'm cool in Jacksonville. I mean, I don't think I will live here forever, but I'm cool. Like, it's cool. It's cool. I always ask people what made them want to move to Jacksonville, because to me, we're small, but I don't really know. You gonna have to call me. We could talk. Call me. We gonna have to talk about that. I don't know. She says, Ebony, what made you decide to do the sleeve, and how much have you lost total? So my highest weight was 289. Thank you, Niecy. So I was 289. I got down to, I want to say 216. The most I lost was like 75 pounds. what made me decide to do the sleeve was I kept yo-yo dieting. I couldn't do it on my own, y'all. I could not lose the weight on my own. And even with the sleeve, it's not a magic pill. Like a lot of people think like, oh, the sleeve, the easy way out. Obviously not, because I have not gained all the weight back, but I gained a lot of the weight back. So it's not a magic pill. Like you still got to put in the work. It was covered by my insurance. And I think even Medicaid covers it, because I know a friend, Medicaid covers it as well. So even if you have Medicaid, it's covered. But I just decided to do it because 289, baby. I was not, hello, 300. I was knocking at 300 though. And I kept yo-yo dieting and I couldn't stay consistent. And sometimes it would be easy to lose the weight, but it would be hard to keep it off. I got the sleeve in 2019. We're in 2024, and I think my current weight is like 252. So I didn't gain all the way back, but I did get down to 216. I'm 5'7". I didn't like me at 216. I never want to be skinny. That was never my goal. I had started getting high blood pressure. And I did want to look better, of course, but I never want to be skinny. That's just my personal preference. I like a little meat on my bones. And at 216, I was looking real crackheadish because I'm a tall girl. So yeah, I decided to get the sleeve because I could not lose the weight on my own, y'all. It was hard. But I'm going to let you know, even with the sleeve, you still got to put in the work. Like, it is not a magic pill. You still got to put in the work. You still could gain the weight back. Obviously, I gained the weight back. And your stomach is a muscle. You know what I'm saying? So you can stretch it back out. I could never stretch my stomach back out to the size it was prior to the surgery, but I have stretched my stomach back out. And you can do that. So just be careful. But I would say the good thing about the sleeve is you can get back on track. And I'm starting to get back on track. Like my problem is this right here, y'all. It's a lot of calories. I got a problem with that. So I don't know. It's a personal choice. Don't let nobody discourage you. Don't let nobody make you feel bad. If you want to get the sleeve, get the sleeve. Don't let nobody make you feel bad about getting the sleeve, because a lot of people try to talk down on the sleeve. Don't let nobody make you feel bad. It's a personal choice. She says, when you going to get some rest? That's it. And she say, nah, but my other question is, why did you stop doing hair? You slayed your friend's hair. Thank you. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I'm starting to get tired. My husband been locked up for 3 months. And I've been going. And I am getting tired, y'all. It's starting to be a lot. I really don't have to Uber anymore. Thanks to y'all, number one. I really appreciate y'all. I never in a million years thought my YouTube was going to jump off as fast as it is. I always knew it was going to jump off eventually, but I never thought it would jump off as fast as it is now. So I really appreciate y'all. Like, because of y'all, I'm able to take Cam, y'all. Hi, Cam. On a birthday trip later this month. We're going to Disney in California, and I'm paying with that just from my YouTube money. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all. But I'm gonna start getting some rest. I'm about to cut back on my buildings to answer that question. Why did I stop doing hair? I stopped doing hair because I was doing hair out of my home. My husband is he's not like me, y'all. He's very private. He old school. He don't like all the people in your house, people knowing where you stay. And it was just getting to be too much. And I didn't want to go into a shop because I still work. And I felt like it would not be beneficial for me to pay booth rent. And I only be there a few days. So I was doing hair at my house. And it was just too much traffic in my house. And I got burned out. I've been doing hair since I was a little girl. Like, I've been doing hair a long time. And I got kind of burnt out. So, but more importantly, it was the traffic in my house. I couldn't do the traffic in my house anymore. And I just wanted to give my husband that courtesy. He didn't like it. So yeah. I'm new here. Can you tell why your husband is in jail? I'm gonna circle back to that to make sure, give people more time to get in, because that's a lot of y'all questions. So I don't want nobody to miss it. I'm gonna answer that question at the end. So y'all gotta stay to the end. Okay, it says, would you consider let me pay you for the information? No, you ain't gotta pay me. I just gave y'all the tea. And if you got any more questions, just hit me up, email me. My email is always listed in the description. I'm not gonna charge y'all for that. I want everybody to win. And y'all, as the channel is growing, y'all gotta remember, I'm not ignoring nobody. I try to comment back to everybody, but it's getting to the point where I can't, y'all, because you got to think about it. People are binge watching old videos. So the comments are coming in on old videos as well as the new videos. And I work. Y'all know I work like a Jamaican. So I be trying to answer all y'all questions. So if you ever ask me something and I don't get back to you, I didn't see it or I just didn't have the time. I try to read all the comments, but it's starting to get overwhelming. But I would never charge y'all to give y'all the game on the cleaning business. Like I said, if y'all want me to make a more in-depth video, I will. Because I want y'all to eat. We all eating. I really enjoy your content. Thank you. I really appreciate that. It says, Ebony, I'm a new subscriber and I absolutely love your channel. I heard you mention several times you owned a home previously, but your last home was a rental. My question was, what happened to those properties? That's a good question. Okay, so my first house was a Habitat's house. I got it through Habitat for Humanity. I think I was 19 or 20. And it did good. I think we stayed there about 7 or 8 years. It did good. It did its purpose. It's supposed to be a stepping stone. So I think my mortgage was only like $600, $550 or something like that. And of course, the thing about Habitats is they don't really put them in good areas. It's a good program to get in to get you on your feet and help you, especially because the mortgage, I don't know if y'all know about Habitats, there's no interest. There's no interest on the houses. So it's a really cheap mortgage, so it can help you get to where you need to be. But for me, I always knew that I just wanted to use that house as a stepping stone to get to where I want to be. And it was in a bad area. It was in Brentwood. I don't know if y'all know, if you're not from Jacksonville, Brentwood off of Golf. It was in a bad area, and I just wanted better. My second house that I had built, and I'll try to do a video, like insert pictures, because I'm a visual person. So I know some of y'all is too. Show y'all the Habitat's house and my other house. I went on to have my second house built, but I had to sell that house in my divorce. So that is why I got rid of the other house. I had to sell it and I had to split the profits with my ex-husband. His name wasn't even on the house, and I still had to. By Florida law, if that's your legal husband, his name is on the deed, you have to split the profit with him. And that was one of the stipulations of my divorce. So that's why I sold that house. Plus, my new husband, we weren't finna be up in that house. Like, I was with my ex-husband for 15 years. I just wanted a new start. I ain't want to be in it, So that's why I got rid of that house. I've had 2 houses built since then. If you go back and watch my old videos. So I had a house built, that was last year, through Ryan Homes. And at the time when I got the house, it was $465,000. And then my husband couldn't go on the loan because we had just opened our mechanic shop. Well, not just, but you have to have, when you're an entrepreneur, the mechanic shop is my husband's, at that time was one of his sole jobs. And you have to have at least 2 years of tax returns to get approved for the loan. So he didn't have 2 years of tax returns as an entrepreneur. So the loan was solely in my name. And $465,000 once we started getting the house built, it was like a 4.2 something percent interest rate. And baby, they don't lock you. So they don't lock you in until you're like, I think it was 60 days out from the completion of the home. So as we got closer to the end, the interest rate had done went up so high till I was like, yeah, no, my mortgage payment was like $3,500 or something like that. It was like stupid. And the house, it was a nice house, but they was like right next door to each other. Like I could literally do this and touch my neighbor. And I just felt like, for me, I backed away from the house. I lost all my money. So, because when you back away, you lose your money. But I'd rather have lost that money than to feel like I lost in the long run, because I'm gonna be paying $3,500 and I could knock on my neighbor's door. The interest, I just felt like the market was gonna turn around. I felt like the housing prices would drop, and they did. And ironically, I got my house built, the second house built in that same subdivision, just a street over. And I saw another question was, why did the house I had that I recently just walked away from, did I let it go? So I can't really go into specifics of my husband's case because it's still ongoing. But not only was our funds seized, I just didn't think it would be smart for me to, that mortgage was like $3,150. I don't know when my husband coming home. I didn't know then, and I still don't know when he's coming home. So I just didn't think it would be wise of me to go into a mortgage that high by myself. Like, I just thought it wasn't smart, and I just needed to. And I had, like I told y'all, one of my workers made me lose a contract, and then some of my contracts I had to let go because me and my husband did them together, and I just didn't have the manpower anymore. I couldn't pay people anymore, so I just didn't think it would be a good financial decision for me to go into a mortgage that was $3,150 by myself, not knowing when my husband was coming home, and yeah, that was just what was best for me, so I decided to walk away. It says, what age did you start both of your businesses? What do you like or dislike about being a person with several businesses? So I started all my businesses once I got with my new husband. So I started the cleaning business late 2019, early 2020. And then I never even thought about owning a mechanic shop. That was my husband's thing. He owned them prior to him going to prison. The first time he owned a mechanic shop, and that was just something he wanted to do. And I helped. Matter of fact, he the one wanted me to start the cleaning business. So and then I just ended up liking it and took over. But I like it. I don't like the taxes. Be prepared to pay taxes, y'all. As your funds go up, your money go up. So the amount of taxes you have to pay, that would be one thing I dislike. Get you a CPA. If you're in Jacksonville, hit me up. I got a good CPA. He's very reasonable. Get you a CPA to keep all that stuff in order because it can get overwhelming. You got to pay sales tax and income tax. It's a lot of stuff that comes with it. That's one thing I don't dislike, because sometimes I be sitting back like, is it even worth it? And for me, I couldn't write a lot of stuff off because y'all remember I was getting, the last 2 years I've been getting houses built. So with the homes only being in my name, I couldn't write all that stuff off because whatever you write off, that lowers your income. So say I made $150,000 last year, and I go and write off $80,000. That lowers the amount of home that you qualify for. So always remember that, y'all. When you're an entrepreneur, when you go to write and doing all those deductions, it lowers the amount of money that you qualify for a house. So that's one of the things I dislike. What I do like is the money. I don't like paying the taxes, but I do like the money. Sometimes it does get overwhelming. Like, it's a lot, especially with me still working a regular job. It does get to be a bit overwhelming. I didn't know anything about a mechanic shop. So a lot of that stuff I had to learn. A lot of stuff like we have to meet code, and oil got to be disposed of this way. And it's a lot of money, y'all. It's a lot of money. It's a lot. I would say the mechanic shop is the most expensive thing because it's a lot of stuff that goes with it. You can't just dump your oil out. You got to pay people, and it got to be biohazard, and then you got to pass inspections, and fire marshals got to be zoned, and so it's a lot. But I like the money. I like the freedom. When my husband was home and we had both businesses going and flourishing, it was good. I lived good, y'all. Like, I ain't gonna lie, no cap to you. It was good. It was good. When it was good, it was good. So yeah. But I definitely, if you want to be an entrepreneur, I definitely recommend it. You got to pay taxes regardless. You'll get used to it. Just get you a CPA. Let him pay them quarterly. He'll tell you, he'll set it up to where you pay your taxes quarterly, and it won't hit you so hard at the end of the year. But definitely like being an entrepreneur. The goal is to completely stop working. Y'all, I could have stopped working like months ago when my husband was home, but I always be scared. I'd be scared to leave my for sure job because I don't know. But with God on my side, I know I ain't gonna fail. I haven't failed yet. So says, hey Ebony, watching from Jamaica. Okay, girl. Watching from Jamaica. I love watching your videos. I'm also a new subscriber. Thank you. I love y'all too. Hi Ebony, new here. Can you please share how you edit your videos? I'm a single parent of 3 kids, one autistic, and I'm starting my 2nd semester in software engineering. Okay, girl. I want to start vlogging, but I don't know where to start. Girl, you know where you start? With this right here. You don't need all that high tech. Start with your phone. The last 2 weeks, I don't know if y'all can even tell, I've been making videos off my phone. My camera is broke, and it's still quality content. Right now, I use CapCut, and it's free. You can use it on your phone, or you can download it on your laptop. It's free. Try to utilize all the free services you can in the beginning so that you can make, once you do get monetized, you can just make a profit. Eventually you are going to want to get a camera. But yeah, use CapCut. I use CapCut to edit my videos, and it's a lot of tutorials on YouTube. So if you just do YouTube tutorials for CapCut, or just even just YouTube editing, I use YouTube for everything. YouTube was my go-to. YouTube University was my teacher. I didn't have anybody to teach me. I had to learn all this stuff as I go, trial and error. But I use CapCut. It's really easy. Very user friendly, and like I said, you can use it from your phone or your laptop. So I definitely recommend CapCut. You really the realest YouTube I ran across. I started taking YouTube serious about 5 months ago. Do you think after a year and you not monetized, it's time to give up? No, don't give up. If you're not monetized, I'll say it's because it's something you're doing. It's something you're not doing. You got to be consistent, y'all. You can't just get on here and post a video. In the beginning, you got to be, I would recommend putting out at least 3 videos a week. Make sure it's quality. Make sure the audio is good. If I could, and make sure your thumbnail is good, because your thumbnail is going to be the first thing people see. And even I had to learn that. If you go back through my older videos, and I'm still learning, if you go back through my older videos now, you will see my thumbnails started to get better and better and better and better. And I'm still learning. So you got to be consistent. Like, it don't happen overnight. I've been on YouTube 3 or 4 years, 3 years. And I wasn't consistent in the beginning. Like, when I did my surgery, I was consistent. And then when me and my husband had just got together, y'all know how that be. You be going on a date and hanging out, and he a party animal, I'm a party animal. And I just didn't stay consistent. And I paid for it. YouTube took me out the algorithm. Through the grace of God, I'm back in the algorithm. But if you want to get in the algorithm, you got to be consistent. If you feel like you want to give up, it's something you're not doing, because the money is here. I watch YouTube more than I watch TV. And most people who are into YouTube do. It's a lot of people. So, like, don't give up. Don't give up. It's very the market is very saturated on YouTube, but everybody not gonna be for everybody. I might not be for somebody, might not like me, and somebody might like you. So it's still money to be made. You know, don't give up. Just stay consistent. If it's not growing how you want it to grow, I guarantee you it's because you're not being consistent. Put out quality content. Put out, you know, do your keyword searches. Find out what type of videos people liking. I do think that to make money, you need to spend a little money. So I did invest in things like different sites to find out like how I can perfect my craft, or what are people wanting to watch right now. So yeah, just don't give up. Don't ever give up. It'll turn around. Like, baby, this thing done turned around for me these last 3 weeks. I'm gonna come back to y'all questions over here. I'm doing these first, and then I'm gonna come back over here, y'all. You're a great entrepreneur. I started about a year ago, well, 2 months to be exact. And when I tell you it has been a roller coaster, yeah. I mean, it's been a wild ride. I have several streams of income, and they all seem to slow down at sometimes. I wish I could network with other entrepreneurs to get advice. You should network. That's how you got to network, baby. If you want to make it, you got to network. You got to. Don't give up. Everything, even for my mechanic shop, it has its peak seasons and it has its slow seasons. Even for my janitorial service, I went through times where I lost a lot of contracts with COVID. And COVID seems like one of those things that just not going away. Every round, certain time of year, here you go again. People getting sick and they shutting down and they making people go home, and then that stops my money. So it does. It's like no matter what business you're in as an entrepreneur, it's gonna be times where it be up and down, up and down. It does get easier. You just gotta stick with it. Eventually, you want to get to the point where your business is working for you. Like, you ain't gotta do nothing. Everybody doing everything for you, and you could just sit back and chill. But until you get to that point, you just gotta hang in there. It does get rough. It's a lot of sleepless nights. A lot of times you're gonna want to give up, but hang in there. It's worth it in the end. And then it's something you can pass on to your kids. You know, I plan on, even though I don't plan on doing the business forever, I plan on passing this LLC to my kids. Definitely my shop. Plan on passing it to my husband's and I's kids. So yeah, don't give up. Hi, Ebony. You have been such an inspiration. You mentioned your husband was going to be in prison due to a parole violation. How are you handling this emotionally? I'm asking because my husband, I'm not going to read your personal business, but it's been hard. It's been hard. It gets better. Y'all, that first week, some of my friends on this live, baby, they'll tell you, ooh, child, I cried and I cried and I cried because when my husband went to jail, when I walked out the door, when he walked out the door, I never thought I wasn't going to see him again. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know that when we hugged each other that morning, that was the last time I saw him for a long time. So it's been hard. And imagine, I'm a newlywed, y'all. We just made 2 years the week after he got locked up. So we just made 2 years, and it was very hard. You imagine being with somebody every day, and even for the kids, like seeing my kids sad and my baby, well, they asking and they want to know, and then I tried to stay a face in front of my kids and not cry in front of them and not be emotional. But I'm human, sometimes they would see me get upset and stuff. But I would say 3 months in now, I still miss him. But it's easy, and I like it. Not child. I be my little freedom and come and go as I want. I always been able to come and go as I want to. But of course, I want my husband to come home. But I had to get help. I had to reach out and get help. I used my employer assistance program where I got free counseling, but that through a therapist. But I also used my insurance because I wanted to see a psychiatrist because, baby, I needed a little help medication wise. I've always battled with depression. Even as a little girl, I was on Zoloft as a kid. That's just something, I think it's like something that just like a mental illness that just ran in my family. So that's something that I always battle. I'm not ashamed to talk about it because mental illness is real. And in the Black community, a lot of people don't want to talk about it. But if you feel like you need to get help, get help. Don't be scared. Get help. That's what helped me. Get help. Taking time for myself. I just started back taking time for myself. You got to take time for yourself, baby. Even, like if I know I'm a good mama. I know I'm a good friend. I know I'm a good wife. So I don't feel bad on these days where I'm saying like, hey, I gotta take time for me. Or else you just man, you ain't gonna be no good to nobody. If you're not no good for yourself, how can you be good for your kids, for anybody? Like, you gotta take time for yourself. And that's what I had to do, y'all. And for me, YouTube, y'all don't know how much y'all helped me. Y'all words, just reading y'all comments and encouragement, and even me just making videos and posting them, that is like a form of therapy for me, y'all. I love YouTube. I love vlogging. I love putting content out. So I just had to learn to take time for me. I got me some medicine. Yes, ma'am. I got me some medicine, and that's what it is. So don't be ashamed. If you need professional, I recommend you get professional help. Having a spouse in jail, it is not easy. It is not, and don't let nobody make you feel bad about it, because a lot of people be like, oh, get over it, woo, woo, woo. Don't ever speak on a situation until you've been in it. Because for me, I never thought that this would be, I've known people who had a spouse in jail, and I never thought it would be so hard until I went through it. Like, it's hard. It's hard, y'all. It's hard. It is hard. Like, try not to get emotional. My husband was literally my best friend. My husband, like I said, my husband would bring, my favorite candy is a sneaker bar. My husband would bring me home a sneaker bar every day. And sometimes I walk in the house and I look for that sneaker bar, and it get hard. It get hard, y'all. And then I still don't know when he coming home. So I don't know. Just get you some help, baby. How do you start a cleaning business? I already went through that. So if you just coming in, I'm gonna save the video. You can go back and rewatch it. And then, like I said, if y'all still have questions, I'll make another video. And yeah. So excited for the live. No questions. Just keep going. Thank you. Thank you so much. It says, hi, Ebony. I'm a podcaster and a future entrepreneur. Can you share the pros and cons of being the business owner? Like, I kind of already answered that, but one of the cons is the taxes, baby. It's different when you got your employer taking it out your check, and you ain't got to worry about that. Days off, when you working for yourself, finding reliable people. But the pros is the financial stability. I ain't gonna lie, like, I ain't even finna cap and get on here and be fake. Like, I like the money. It is what it is. I like the money. And hey, that's what it is. But I will say the pros definitely outweigh the cons. So if you're thinking about it, just go for it, baby. Don't even think. Just do it. Like Nike. It says, I'm a new subscriber and love your videos. Thank you. How are you mentally? What do you do to help yourself keep yourself in a healthy mental space? Last question. How is Kaden doing with school? I know in one vlog you stated that he might be homeschooled due to seizures. I didn't know if I missed the update. You didn't. I didn't come back. And that's a great question. So y'all, I'm gonna answer Kaden's question first. So Kaden is still seizing every day. We started monitoring him, and what we started to notice was his seizures come at the end of the day. So the teachers, they slowed up. So that first of all, they upped his medication, the dosage, and they slowed down during the day a little. So that first week, so after y'all saw that vlog where I was talking about putting him in homeschool, that first week we said, okay, we're gonna monitor him, see how many he has, because it is a disruption to the class. My son's seizures are loud. Like he loses control of his upper and lower extremities. It can be a hazard because he falls. He can hit his head. He doesn't have the type of seizures where like he will swallow his tongue or anything. But it is a disruption to the class, so we had to monitor, and they slowed down. So I don't know if you watched the video when he came on. He's like, I didn't have a seizure today. And then the next day he didn't have a seizure. And then when he did have a seizure, the next day he had it at dismissal. So we're starting to notice that the seizures always come at dismissal. So for now, he's still in school. The school has worked with me to get him special transportation, so that he's not in the chaos of the hustle and bustle of dismissal. However, Kaden did just come to me yesterday, and he doesn't want to ride the special transportation. He wants to be with his peers, and I understand. And it's hard, y'all. I'm trying to keep him in school as much as I can because my son missed months of school last year. He missed a lot of school. You know, he's had 2 brain surgeries, and it's disheartening, and I don't understand, y'all. And I ain't just saying it because he's such a sweet little boy. I don't understand this life he been given, and I can't question God, but he just want to be normal, and he just want to be able to do things. And he's embarrassed because his seizures are loud. He's embarrassed. So the plan is, if they do continue, I am eventually going to have to pull him out of school. But for right now, he is still in school, and he's not really having any during the day. So the plan is to keep him in school for right now. And then Kaden has, and I'll show y'all in an upcoming vlog. Kaden has a device implanted in his brain. It's called the RNS. Or you may know it as the VNS, vagal nerve stimulator, and it's supposed to stop the seizure. It can tell when you're about to have a seizure, and it's supposed to stop them. He's on his first year. He's only had it since March, so he's at the very low. Like, they can raise, I won't say dosage, but like, I don't even know what you call it. Like it steps to it. So he's at the very lowest. Like, I'm trying to think of what it's called. Like electrical shock. He's at the lowest, so they can't up it. So the plan is to up that, and hopefully that will stop the seizures. They say in most patients it has given them 80% seizure freedom. So I'll take 80. But yeah, it stimulates to stop the seizures. So it's not working right now, but we have to like scan his head every night. So it's a lot to it. He scans his head every night, and then once a week I have to upload the information, and he'll have that device for years. And then so that device is capturing the seizures. They're capturing where the seizures are coming from. And the plan is next year, if it's in a spot where it won't affect his mobility, his speech, or any of like his motor skills or anything, they're going to remove that piece of the brain that is causing the seizures. That is the plan. So y'all keep him in prayer. Because, you know, if it keeps going, he won't be able to get a license, and it's a lot. So I'm asking from a viewer's perspective, based on what you show. My question is, with everything you have going on, how do you stay consistent, motivated, and encouraged? You seem incredibly strong, and I always wonder if you ever take a break for yourself just to breathe. I didn't. I just started to. That was one thing that my therapist recommended, is I got to take some time for me, and I wasn't. And that was definitely running me down to the ground. I stay motivated because I like money, y'all. I ain't one of these YouTubers that's going to lie and cap. I like the money. I like money. Money made the world go round. So I know that if I don't get up and go clean these buildings, I ain't gonna have the money. I know if I don't get up and make these YouTube video, I ain't gonna have the money. Because YouTube now it is definitely bringing in a profit. Thanks to y'all, I'm definitely seeing a profit with YouTube now. So yeah, it's the money. It keeps me motivated. The money and my kids, y'all. My kids, I would say my kids is number one because like I'm always preaching to them, like, hey, you know, make something out of life, stay strong, whoop, whoop, whoop. So I gotta practice what I preach. Like I can't be this weak individual. I fail. We all fall sometimes, but I gotta get back up. So I gotta stay motivated. I gotta keep pushing for my kids. They watching me. Like they literally, sometimes I'll be listening to my kids. They mock stuff I say. So you're very influential on your kids. You don't even know. Like I be like, I be hearing them like, dang, like you just never know what like the impact you have on your kids. So I think that's one of my biggest motivators is my kids, because I gotta keep going. Like they didn't put my husband in jail. They didn't decide this life, so they shouldn't be affected. So I gotta keep doing it for them and the money. Mentally, I had to get me some help. I had to, y'all. I had to get me some help. I couldn't do it on my own. I had to get me some help. Let me see. A lot of these questions about my husband charges. So, like I said, I'm gonna answer that in the end. Cleaning business. I'm just trying to make sure I answer all these questions on here before I come over here. Let me see. Oh, my question is, what happened to your stripping aspirations? Please talk about that. I watched the old video and you seem pretty set on after your surgery becoming a stripper. What happened to the idea? Do you still watch stripper vlogs? I definitely watch stripper vlogs. I love stripper vlogs. So if you don't know, I was a dancer back in the day. And I said after I had my surgery, I wanted to dance again. And to be honest with you, my husband went, baby, he was not having it. That's what happened. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's what happened. He did not. He was just like, no, not my wife. He didn't want me dancing. So I thought about and I really didn't want to dance in my city anyway. I wanted to be a travel stripper. So like I wanted to go to like Miami and things like that to dance. But my husband, he and I had to respect that, you know, because if I don't want him dancing, if I don't want him slinging his thing, then I would hope that he would choose not to. So that stopped that. But I respect the hustle. Most times, if you see me in the club, I'm in a strip club. I respect the next kid hustle because I was there. I love me a good strip club, honey. So yeah, that's what happened to that. What made you decide to get a cleaning business? My husband, he wanted a cleaning business. I had never even thought about it. He wanted to stay out the streets and he wanted to make an honest living. So he told me to start a cleaning business. And once I got into it, I like cleaning. I don't know if y'all can tell that I like cleaning. Like it's therapeutic for me. So I started liking it. And yeah, that's where, but it started from him. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, that's another question about my husband. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here now, y'all, and then I'm gonna answer the question about my husband last. Um, can you tell where you get the driving energy on the days you're depressed? Girl, it be hard. Like, y'all, I literally be having to talk to myself, like, girl, he wasn't, baby. He didn't want me in that strip club. I got ADHD, y'all. I'm sorry. But it be hard. Sometimes I have to give myself a pep talk, like, not today. And it worked. I know it sounds crazy, but it really worked. When I be like, not today. If I feel that depression coming, because I got meds now, but if y'all know anything about the meds, it take like 30 days before you really could like see a difference. It's not a magical pill. So how I'm getting through now is like me keeping myself motivated. Like I got like on Fridays, the kids be gone. I get sad. I get depressed. And I told my best friend, I talked myself through it. Like, nope. I can't, not today. I ain't finna get depressed. So I just try to talk to myself, give myself a pep talk. If I feel like I get up and go shopping. I love shopping. That made me feel better. Even if I don't buy nothing, just me walking around the store, do something that make you happy. If you feel like you fall into a depression, do something that make you happy. Do something to keep your mind busy. I ain't never got to be motivated by working. That's just always been me though. I'm gonna get one thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work. I ain't never had to like push myself to go to work or because I know I like money. So yeah. Y'all go ahead and hit the y'all see Miss Grace. Y'all please hit the like button, hit the hearts. It's 342 of y'all in here, and it's only 179 likes. The math ain't mathing. Y'all go ahead and hit that likes because I'm telling y'all all my business. You was in Ross. I love Ross, y'all. And it's like they be putting new stuff out every day. Yes. Hey, Eboni. Love your channel. You have an amazing personality. Thank you. Depression is so hard, Barbie. It is. And a lot of people don't understand. It's like that is a chemical imbalance. Like you can't control it. Like people, some things you cannot control. No, I did not get the dogs back, y'all. I was when they took our dogs illegally. Like some stuff I can't really go because the case it's still open and it is going to be on the lawyer does want to take it to the local news. So once the case is closed, they keep changing my husband's trial date. So it's a mess. But no, we didn't get the dogs back. When I did go to get the dogs back, they had spayed and neutered the dogs, which is of no benefit to us anymore. Because my husband was a licensed breeder. They just lied, y'all. They lied and said, like, y'all, if you know my husband, he loved them dogs. He loved them. I think he loved them dogs more than me. They said the dogs was not in a good environment, didn't have water, baby. One thing, my husband hand built all those dogs. They had big, huge houses. I want to say their houses was like 150 square feet. Each dog had their own house that he built. He loved those dogs, and it's just unfortunate that he gonna be real sad when he come home. He love those dogs. Like some of them, if you watch over my older vlogs, some of them even lived in my house, and they was big dogs. So we didn't get them back. We didn't get them back. They gone, and it's sad. Hey, girl. Hey, let me scroll back up. Pop your B12. Yeah, I be doing that too. Valicia's life. I don't know her. I'll have to go look. No, we're not related. I don't know who that is. Let me try to scroll back up to some of these questions, y'all. I love your channel. Thank you. I just got in. Sorry. Do you subcontract? No, I don't. I subcontract and then I subcontract my subcontract. Right now, I'm not doing any subcontracting. I'm doing them myself because I can't afford to pay anybody right now. Watching from the Bahamas. From the Bahamas. Okay, y'all. We got Jamaica, the Bahamas. Stay strong. Your son has seizures too. Yeah. I wish my son had the kind where it looks like he was daydreaming because he is so embarrassed because they're loud. Like he screams and he can't help it. And so sometimes I wish he had the quiet ones, but I wish he didn't have it at all. But if anything, I wish he had the quiet ones because he gets so embarrassed, y'all. I hate that for him. I really hate it. I understand firsthand what you're going through. My son was seeing a pediatric patient in the same clinic as your baby. Please feel free to reach out for anything. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Yes, my sister definitely watching over me. Oh, someone asked me how did my sister die? She had cancer. It started in her eye, y'all. She had eye cancer. She was at Sam's one day getting a regular eye exam. And they told her, like, you need to go to the hospital immediately. We see a mass. So they removed one of her eyes. They was like, we want to take the whole eye out so it don't spread. And unfortunately, just a few cells got away and it did end up spreading. And it was bad, y'all. It was bad. And that was another reason why I gained a lot of weight. That was depressing. Like me and my sister was like this. She didn't live in Jacksonville, she lived in Atlanta, but we talked on the phone every day, all day. Like we was like this. And it was like for that last year of her life, I knew she was gonna die. That is, y'all gotta think. I lost my grandma, then I lost my sister, and me and my grandma was like this. So it was hard. It was hard. I've been through a lot, y'all. I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot. Okay, y'all know what? I can if I didn't answer your question, type it again. I'm sorry. Type it again so I can see it, y'all. Oh, Trinidad. Hey. What's the name of your cleaning service? It's called ENB Janitorial Services Unlimited. And my mechanic shop is called ENB Auto Body and Repair. So we do repair and body work. My husband paint cars as well. Yeah, that was a lot to handle. It was a lot. It was a lot. I'm glad you came across my page and I'm glad you love it. Your son grew up in Nemours. That's a good idea. I need to get him in a support group. I do. He just started counseling, y'all. They did recommend he do counseling. He don't really like it. He's not open. He only had one session so far, and he did not want to talk to that lady. But I told him, like, Kaden, what you going through a lot, like a lot. So you need to talk to somebody. I know, you feel more comfortable with talking to me, but the doctors definitely recommend he get professional help, and I'm gonna do that. That's my baby. That's my heart. Is your shop closed? Yes, I still have it, but I don't have a mechanic there. I don't know how to turn a wrench. So, yeah, I don't have a mechanic there right now. I don't have unfortunately, I don't have anybody that I have one person that's like helping me with the shop, but I don't have anybody that I can trust right now that can be there all day, make sure that they collecting the funds and stuff right now. So I'm just holding it down until my husband come home. Y'all, and y'all, that's a mess. They done went in the shop and stole all my husband's tools because they know we're not there. They done stole so much stuff. They tried to steal our four-wheeler. It's been a lot, y'all. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. I retyped my question, but I ain't answered. What was your question, SH? SH7987. What? Type it for me one more time, please. When we can expect to see more? Tomorrow. It's another vlog posting tomorrow. Tomorrow. Oh, yes, baby. You need to subscribe. Subscribe, baby. My son, you think that's my twin? You think so? You need to see his daddy. Yes, I have insurance on the shop. My shop insurance is expensive. I ain't gonna lie. The shop insurance is like $220. Yeah, I have to have insurance on the shop. The shop insurance is expensive. My daughter has seizures and she's thrown up having seizures in her sleep. Oh man. I'm so sorry to hear that. Wow. I like y'all. I didn't even know so many people had kids that suffer from epilepsy as well. Like, wow. Thank you. I'm doing the damn thing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. From South Carolina. Hey. Been binge watching. Best of luck on your recovery. I hope you have a speedy recovery. I made body butters and candles. What's your tips on getting more sales? Social media. I did see that question. I'm so sorry. Social media. My tips are getting more sales. Social media is free. It is free advertisement, y'all. It is free. It is free. It is free. Use social media. TikTok. Everybody on TikTok all day long. TikTok, Instagram, even Facebook. That is the best advertisement, especially if you have a website and you're not just doing it locally. You cannot imagine how much traffic you would generate from social media. I used to have a boutique as well. I let my boutique go, but I got so many sales from social media. Please use social media to your advantage. It is free. It is the best advertisement. Please, social media, social media. If you need help, hit me up. I'll help you. Make you some reels. Yeah, you can make some money. Oh, 80 years. Wow. Hey, from Virginia. I love y'all too. How often do you clean the buildings? The only day I don't clean the building is today, Thursdays, and Monday. I clean the building every day except Thursday and Monday. My banks, I do them twice a week. Most of my buildings is twice a week, and I do it every day, Thursdays, except Thursdays and Mondays, even Sundays. Hit me up. Hit me up, girl. We gonna get you right. Hit me up. We gonna grow it. Yes, thank you, Nisi. Hey, E Gang from North Carolina. I'm in Jacksonville, and it's refreshing to see so many influencers here. Duval, yes, Duval stand up. Y'all know Chelsea from Duval too. We got Grace, we got Anthony's Too Real. Y'all go ahead and subscribe to their page. Y'all got Anthony's in the chat. You got Grace in the chat. Hey, if you trying to grow your channel, go ahead and leave a comment in the chat, y'all. Let's support each other. If y'all tell me that y'all doing YouTube, I have went to all y'all channel and subscribe because I try to support everybody. If I see your comment, I go to your channel and I subscribe and I watch y'all videos. So I don't just hit the subscribe button. So yeah, y'all do me a favor. I need y'all to follow them right now. Grace and Anthony's, follow them right now for me, y'all. Do me that favor. It's free. Y'all need to go watch Anthony's last video, baby. That girl had me laughing the whole video. And she don't even, and baby, let me tell you, I have known this girl since I was a kid. And she has been like this all her damn life. She is so damn funny. And y'all need to go over to Grace channel. Grace is so damn consistent. Man, y'all think I'm consistent. Go to Grace channel. Hey, I have a YouTube. Okay, after the live, I'm coming to subscribe. I'm coming back to subscribe to all y'all channel. I'm coming back. I do YouTube. You in Florida? Okay, Flo. All right, all these YouTubers, drop your channel. So I'm coming back to subscribe. Duval. Okay, Duval in the house. I made your beef broccoli and rice Saturday. Yes. Y'all, if you cook, y'all, I have made thousands of dollars just off my cooking videos on Facebook and TikTok. If you cook, record it, post it, make a reel, make a TikTok. You can make so much money, y'all. It's so much money to be made, y'all. Put it out there. So good to catch you live. Yes, I love y'all. Thank you. Anthony, they say they're on the way. I'm a YouTuber from Dallas, Texas. Y'all everywhere. Duval. Dang, it's a lot of Duval people in here. Yeah, we got to support each other, y'all. We got to. Y'all got any more questions before I get off? I hope y'all, these comments moving so fast. I hope I answer everybody's question. Oh, my husband. The big question. So y'all, can you host a mastermind on how to make money on social media? Yeah, I was actually gonna put out an ebook before everything started. Yeah, we need to do that. I'm gonna put that together. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do something like that because I sincerely want to see everybody win. You done made a couple of my recipes. You like them? Y'all, that's how I really got out there fast was my cooking videos. Like, people love cooking videos. People love ASMR. Even if you just cleaning your kitchen, y'all, if you got a phone, all y'all got a phone because y'all on here, make a damn video. You can make so much money. You ain't got to show your face. In most of my cooking videos, I'm never even showing my face. So if you don't feel comfortable in front of the camera, you ain't even got to show your face. Hey, y'all go to SH, drop your Instagram page. Y'all go follow her Instagram page. She sells candles. I'll come buy some candles. I love candles. Make sure you drop it below. Sam, you need to be consistent, baby. I'm gonna get you. Good evening. Y'all make sure y'all drop y'all channel names. Oh, you in Duval? Okay, girl. You in Oakley too? Okay, we're gonna have to do lunch or something. Y'all, we're gonna have to do lunch. Okay. So I think that's all the questions. So my husband, okay. So right now, what he's currently in jail for is a violation of probation. I know I am so busy. I smell a Duval meet and greet too, Grace. I smell a Duval meet and greet. He's in jail right now for a violation of probation. There are guidelines that you have to follow, which for his sentence, for his guidelines. So he first went to the state. My husband is in jail. Actually, he took a charge for me. And I'll let him speak about it when he come out. He took a charge for me. He was lied to and told the police, like, y'all, it's been a bit messy. It's all gonna come out on the news and stuff. I could share as much as I can, but he took a charge for me. They told him, oh, we got your wife. Woo. They just lied to him, and him being the man that he is, he was like, whatever it is, let my wife go, woo. So we beat that. He beat those charges, his lawyer. But anytime you come in contact with, my husband is on federal probation. Anytime you come in contact with the police and you're on federal probation, it is a violation. So we're dealing with that now. He has a really nasty probation officer, really nasty. And she tried to act like she was gonna help us, and she's not. So his guidelines say 4 to 10 months, but the judge does not have to stay within the guidelines. He can say, hey, you're going to finish out the rest of your term of your probation. And I think he got like 2 years left. So I can't answer your question. I don't know. I truly don't know when he's coming home. Hopefully it'll be soon. But yeah, I don't know. But he's in jail. He's in the federal probation. He's in federal prison right now due to a violation of probation because he was on federal probation when he came in contact with the police. So yeah. I'm a Capricorn. Yeah, that probation officer did us so dirty, y'all. So dirty. But God is good, y'all. God is good. This situation, I feel like everything happened for a reason, and I feel like this had to happen. He needed to change the company he keep. He needed to change some things about him, and I needed to change some things about me. I'm January 8th. I'm a Capricorn. So even though a lot of heartache came from out this situation, a lot of good has come from this situation as well. So yeah, it's just one of them things, y'all. God definitely got a plan. And I'm riding with my husband, y'all. I actually saw the video of his interrogation, and y'all, when my husband was like, when they mentioned my name, my husband was like, nah, let my wife go, even though they didn't have me. My husband was like, I'm taking all charges, let my wife go. And it was just all a lie. It's all gonna come out. Sometimes, unfortunately, when you have a past, it never goes away. My husband, a lot of people want to know what he was in jail previously before. It was a narcotics charge, a conspiracy for narcotics, and it's just still following him. He has paid his debt to society. I didn't know him then. I didn't know my husband when he was previously in prison. But it's just still, no matter what, sometimes. And that's another reason why he wanted to be an entrepreneur. He wanted to start his own business. Sometimes it just keeps following you no matter what. But yeah, I'm giving y'all all my tea. I know some people probably be like, girl, I wouldn't tell all that. But it ain't nothing for nobody to get on the computer and look it up anyway. That's just me. I'm just keeping it real. This is how I always been. Some people gonna like it, some people not. And it's just what it is. I don't know. I can only be me. Oh, thank you, India. Hey, India in the house. Y'all go subscribe to India channel too, baby. She fine. Y'all, she so fine. Y'all subscribe to India channel. Thank you. Y'all. I need all the prayers. I need them all, baby. I need them all. Minor setback for a major comeback, baby. We coming back strong. You hear me? We coming back strong. Yeah, they always want to use your past against you. But all right, y'all. We've been on here an hour. I love y'all. Don't forget to hit the like button. I hope I answer everybody's question. Y'all got like 1 minute to give me if I have an answer. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do Vlogmas, y'all. I'm gonna try. Oh, she said she's subscribing to all y'all. That's good, y'all. I love y'all. I love sisterhood, y'all. I'm all about bitches getting along, having a good time. Y'all, I'm thinking about doing I got a company want me to do a girls trip. Would y'all come? Y'all got y'all passports? If I set that up, would y'all come? Y'all let me know. Let me know in the comments so I know how to proceed. The company probably on this live right now. Would y'all come? Yes, India, you better come, girl. I gotta get in the gym before I get in on the trip with you, cause whoo, baby, you gonna make me look bad. She say she'll ban her husband. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Bye.